Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Did you know that we think in pictures? Everything around you is something that you helped to create through your ideas, your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs. And if you get your mind into order, you can create a beautiful life for yourself and the world. If you just sit back and look at what you've created so far, the home that you live in, the work that you do, the relationships that you're in, what you believe about love, what you believe about money, what you believe about yourself, that all plays a part in creating the life that you're living. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "We become what we think about all day long." Now, some people say the law of attraction means that you can just say, I want millions of dollars. I want a life of ease and flow. I want the love of my life to show up. And then at a deep subconscious level, they worry about how that could happen. They look at the absence of it. They look at the lack and limitation and say, see, it doesn't work. But Ralph Waldo Emerson didn't say, we get what we think we want and we say, this is what I hope for, this is what I wish for. He said, we become what we think about all day long. You're only consciously aware of 2 to 5% of your thoughts. The rest, you just kind of play out automatically. It's at a habitual level, a subconscious level. If you want to live truly a life that you love, an ideal life, a life that you would love, you have to get emotionally involved in it. You have to get every cell of your being involved in how wonderful it is to be abundantly healthy, wealthy, wise, respected, loved, whatever it is that you would prefer, what you really want. You have to get your mind in order. So not just thinking, wouldn't it be nice if someday I had enough money to go on a trip, and then complain about there's not enough money to pay the bills and get groceries and everything is taken up with the budget. That takes you in the direction that you don't want to go. It gets you focusing on debt and lack and limitation. So we have to practice thinking about what we want. Your mind is actually an electronic switching station. Your body is just the manifestation of what you think about. When you beat yourself up about being lazy or fat or ugly, that comes to be because you talk about it, you expect it, and then we do things like overeat or smoke or stay up too late, all the kind of things that are opposite of what we want. Your mind is so powerful. It brings to you evidence in support of your belief system. And your mind can be in a confused or orderly state. An image brings order to the mind. Our mind is normally in a habitual pattern, thinking thoughts that are on repeat, not focusing on what we want, but on just what is. If you think about your car, an image of the car comes to your mind. The word car or automobile or whatever kind of vehicle you drive, it triggers cells of recognition. These cells they know what the image looks like. They cause the image to flash on the screen of your mind. And you can flash your mind all over the place. Think about your coffee cup, your bed, your desk at work. That activates, energizes a picture in your mind. So you can change what you automatically receive by starting to think from a goal that you would truly desire and start to believe in the possibility, believing in abundance, because our mind functions on two different levels, conscious and subconscious. And what's showing up in our life is what has previously we've been focused on. And it stays in our life because we continue to focus on what is. Your body is an instrument of the mind and it obeys the operations of the mind. So let's start to bring order to our mind and think about what we would truly love to bring into physical manifestation. To start to bring more of what we want into our physical reality. And that means thinking about what we want more often and believing in the possibility and seeing the abundance, getting focused in the direction of abundance in all areas of your life. We'll get rid of some of the confusion or bouncing from idea to idea and seeking what we want. Seek and you will find. Let's take a deep breath in. That's the first step, is to quiet the mind, to relax the body, to allow yourself to practice being still. We want to get our mind focused on activating, energizing the pictures of what we want. Images vibrate at a certain frequency. Your body vibrates at a certain frequency. The goal that you want to attain is vibrating at a higher frequency than the low level that you might currently be experiencing. So let's take a deep breath in and get into a quiet, calm state of being. If you have a picture of what you would love to bring into your reality, you have some cells of recognition in your marvelous mind. And you want to practice seeing them in your mind, feeling what it would be like to experience that in reality, getting emotionally involved. What would make you happy? How does it feel to be happy? Take a deep breath in and start to practice. What does it mean? What does it look like? How do you feel when you're happy? Go to a place in your mind where you were so happy you didn't think about anything else. You were grateful. You felt alive. You felt wonderful. What was the happiest day of your life? Maybe you attained a certain degree. Maybe it was your wedding day. Maybe it was a trip that you took. Get into that energetic vibration of feeling happy. Most people get things backwards. They say, I'll be happy when I get this promotion, or I get married, or I finish this job, or I get a new job. The secret for turning your beliefs, your goals, your dreams into reality is to feel like you're going to feel when that happens. Because if you have a goal to be happy, to be peaceful, it comes from being in that state of being, and then it translates into physical reality. It transforms, it manifests, but it starts in your mind and in your heart by getting clear on the picture and the state you want to be in, putting yourself there now. Let's take another deep breath in and let that go. And bring to mind that beautiful picture. Now you can feel happy for something that has already passed, and you can take that feeling into the future. What does it look like when you're really happy, when your goal has been attained? What are you going after that you love, that you want more than anything? If you've been so programmed and practiced to just look at what is, this is going to feel like a challenge. You might say, I don't know what I want. Well, I encourage you to take a piece of paper and a pen and start to write a list. If you could do or be or have anything, not to worry about the time, not to worry about the money. You have a magic wand, and whatever you desire can manifest into reality. You don't have to worry about how much it costs. Write down, what would you love to do? What would you prefer? How nice would it be if? Just start to write a list. It could be simply going for regular manicures, enjoying buying and wearing beautiful new clothes, going to places that you've only dreamed of. running your own business. Whatever it is, write it down. And if you already have a beautiful goal that you've been envisioning, that you truly want to bring into your reality, we have to shift into that feeling as much as possible. Get practicing in your mind, in your heart, in your body. What does it feel like? Make it real in your mind. Feel the abundance. Feel the pride of accomplishment. Clear on the picture. Your mind functions on two levels. So first you're bringing to your conscious awareness a picture of something that you really want. And then you're practicing feeling what it would be like. How happy will you be? How healthy will you feel? How wealthy? You don't have to worry about where the money's coming from. It's flowing into your bank account, and you're just enjoying life. You're enjoying your surroundings. You're enjoying the peace and quiet. You're enjoying the abundance of life. How abundant nature is. How abundantly blessed you feel to be here in this world with so much available. Let's take some time to write down your ideal dream or your list of everything that you want. You have a magic genie and you can ask it one wish or 3 wishes or 10. But the trick is you have to feel what it would be like to have those things already, to be in that state of being, how you'll be when that dream goal has come true. What if everything was working out in your favor and you could have it all? What does it look like? I'll give you a few minutes to write and I'll be back. You have the ability to create what you really want in your life. It starts with getting into that state of being. You have the ability to create dreams, originate ideas, discover solutions to problems, and it's coming from the universal energy that is flowing into your conscious mind. And the only limits that you place on your dreams are the limits that you are consciously choosing to place on them. You can create a beautiful new future, but you have to know what you want, get clear on why you want it, how you're going to feel, what state of being are you going to be in. Your thoughts are vibrational energy. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. We literally live in an ocean of motion, and your body is a molecular structure in a very high speed of vibration. Your conscious mind is constantly receiving information from the outside world through your five senses. You can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. But you can also practice originating, creating an image of what you would like your future to be like. And by impressing that picture over and over and over, you start with it being in your conscious mind, and then you let yourself get emotionally involved with the image, getting quiet, practicing feeling the state of being there. Your goal, your picture, the picture that you're creating in your imagination is a place. Allow yourself to get emotionally involved with that image, and that image will ultimately move into form with and through you. That's how you've been creating your life without even knowing it. Thinking of what could happen, what might happen, worrying about things, getting into a crazy, anxious state of being, and you bring into your reality the things that you don't want. I'm trying to get you to set up the magnetic force of bringing to you what you do want. When you aren't feeling good, you know you're emotionally involved with the wrong idea. So it takes practice to bring to your conscious mind what you desire and allow your body and your mind to relax, to think from the wish fulfilled, to go to that goal, that destination, that dream that you want in your mind, and practice being in the energy of how that feels now that you're there. We live on 3 planes of understanding. You are a spiritual being gifted with an intellect living in a physical body, and it's your physical body that takes action to help you bring your dream goal into physical reality. But it starts in the mind. It starts with getting excited about being where you want to be. And as you practice this over and over and over, the repetition of thinking from the goal, getting yourself into that state of being, you become an electromagnetic being attracting to you everything you need to fulfill that picture. It's so much fun when you see things show up, your goal is attained, and you have no idea how it happened. Things fall into place when you are open to receive. You start to take action, believing that your future is beautiful. What are you emotionally involved with? How are you acting? You can tell what's happening on the inside by what's happening on the outside. We want to practice being in the space of the wish fulfilled so clearly, so focused, so energetically there that things start to move in our world. Our body starts to take new actions. We start to believe. We use the power of our mind for what we want instead of against ourselves, for creating the love, the health, the wealth. Your mind is the greatest power in all creation. Practice focusing on the picture of how you want your life to be, and then get into that state of being open to receive, feeling emotionally involved with what you want, getting clear on the picture, and spending time in quiet contemplation, whether you call it prayer, meditation, or just getting into that content, wonderful, grateful state of being what you truly desire. And then when ideas come to you, write them down and take action on them as soon as possible. Your action causes reactions in the universe. And as you think new thoughts and take new actions, everything comes to you in the right time. Allow this energy to flow through you and create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.